I don't care if I look stupid or not.
Drink vodka in moderation, kid.
Never trust a big booty and a smile.
Always trying to shove it in the back.
And sometimes I don't know if you're joking or not. Hold still. Hold still. Hold still.
Yeah, boys, straight to doom.
Why you sound like Bane? Let's look on that.
Look it, I'll just let it be awkward.
Hi, I'm Harvey Stevens. I play Damien in The Omen. Listen to the Bad Boys, or else.
What's up, fellas?
Hey.
What's up?
What's happening?
It's the Bad Boys podcast. It's another Sunday.
Yeah, well, the sun hasn't set.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, it's just weird.
Still Sunday.
It's still
right,
Sunday.
But
we're about to record.
So we never record the podcast before dark. Right?
Didn't we do it last week?
This is a new...
Well, yeah, last week. This is the new paradigm.
Gotcha.
It's like I'm not used to recording the podcast when there's still light outside.
Or being sober.
Well, yeah, no, that's not true.
Or you can live like Tony in Bruce Wayne's castle and black everything out.
I like that idea.
You could do that.
Like have dinner dates in like rooms that you've never even been in.
Do you pass the salt? Actually, I don't think I've ever been in this room.
I don't think I've ever been in this room.
Imagine being that filthy rich and having a house you've never been into.
Could you imagine? Here
we go.
Could you imagine owning homes you had never been to?
No.
Like if you're so wealthy, you ultimately will own dozens of homes, right?
Yeah, but wouldn't you want to visit them? Wouldn't you want to stay at them?
You would want to, but if you're so fucking busy running your Fortune 500 company, you could probably have owned a home for 6 months or 9 months, and it just sat there, and you had never been there. That's fucking
filthy
crazy.
Rich.
Meanwhile, that's filthy rich. I call that wealth, not rich. Okay. Meanwhile, there's tens of thousands of Americans, with not enough food or homes, and the filthiest of the rich have.
It's been a few minutes in the podcast, and already Harley's fucking some bullshit.
Right? Jesus. I already started.
All things movies? Question mark.
I've been surrounded by dogs for the last 48 hours. So
yeah, why aren't you barking then?
Yeah, exactly.
That would make more sense than you yapping. Well, I guess that's what he's doing. He's yapping.
Well, he is. He's yapping.
Right.
Yeah. Shut that damn dog up, Tony. Suck his collar. You got a couch to hump or some shit? Calm down. Bad Harley. Bad Harley.
Get the spray bottle.
Yes, lick your balls or something.
Just fucking lick your balls somewhere else.
I will say I do appreciate recording early because I did go all 5 days to CrossFit last week.
Yeah.
Spoiler. Woo! Burn. So we should not get Grumpy Tony ever again on the podcast, is what you're saying.
That's not what I promised. Don't even try. Now you just made me grumpy.
Oh, cool. I hit my quota then, Harley. What's up?
See what you did there? You just fucked up.
You fucked up. You see that? You fucked up. No, I'd give it to when Harley starts talking about a movie that get Tony pissed off again.
Oh, give me 30 seconds, man. We'll give the intros, our names, and I'll start talking shit.
There we go.
It'll happen.
About politics on the podcast lasted longer than your sex life.
Not my sex life, but my sexual events.
There it
is. That what you're referencing? Okay.
Yeah. I wanted you to say it.
I don't need to waste time. Just get to the good stuff.
Just like we're about to right now. Randomly rants all things movies. This is the Bad Boys Podcast episode. Oh, shit, I'm on the points.
Oh, no, you clicked on points. 728.
728 of the Bad Boys Podcast. I'm your host, Fonso, a.k.a. Mike Lowry. Joining me as always,
Harley, a.k.a. Marcus Burnett.
And I'm Tony, a.k.a. MCP.
So, Tony,
Palm Beach.
Oh, here we go.
Palm Beach County, Florida.
There it is.
We got to Google something that's happened in that crazy ass city in that same exact spot. Harley said there's got to be some kind of news if we Google it, right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Let's see. Let's.
It reminds me of the old Loveline bit where
they would do that.
Do this. They do Germany or Florida, And
I'll try to guess where the crazy crime was or some shit.
Crazy ass, like 6 naked men get caught, masturbating in the streets of Germany or Florida, right?
I love that. That's the one you remember the most out of all of them. You sick pervert. You fucking sick, Harley.
They were frequently of sexual in nature. And you were just referring to...
How do you say orgy in German?
Right, I have no clue.
The AI could tell us. What was the place, Harley?
Tony's deep, dark chuckle.
He's like, well, it's one of my browsers open. I could have just told you if you would have just asked me.
Palm City Beach, Florida.
Palm City Beach, Florida. All right, let's see. Come on, news. Don't you have to write man or something? Isn't that the game?
Or Florida man?
Right? Yeah. Let me see. I'll type in man. Let's see what the first.
Oh, good point. Right.
Yeah. Palm City man, 19, killed while installing large. What? I didn't finish. That was the headline. Hold on. April 2nd, 2025. I mean, I don't mean to laugh. Hold on, it's not funny. Let's see. What happened? Where are we going? When the witnesses police. Palm City dead in the road. Oh, it's just an accident. I thought it was something crazy. This bit just fell flat.
Yeah, it's all good. It's hard. It's one of those things. Some things.
We're doing it live.
Go online and searching shit on the internet while you're doing a podcast live. It's typically not great material.
And slows your internet down. Right.
You tell us. The
only time that works is when Tony pushes a button.
Right. If it's just if you're just hitting drops.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
What are you talking about?
You've reached your limit on talking. Shut the fuck up.
There it is.
Can you guys hear this fucking dog?
Yeah.
The hell?
Wait, was that Tony Sounder or the actual dog?
Gypsy, go.
How many dogs are there?
Did you see the picture I sent you guys?
No.
There's 6.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah.
The picture is one of those, like, can you spot them? Because I didn't see any dogs at first. Oh, there's that one in the front.
Was it a text?
1, 2,
And
he sent it to me.
I sent you a picture. They're all 65 to 75 pounds, except for one. Minnie is
6.
Oh my
a
gosh.
tiny.
Yeah. Damn. So where are you recording?
Three of them are puppies, although they're a year old, from one. So 4 of them are related. They're family.
You know what else doesn't work in the podcast when you talk about a picture that the listeners can't see
Yep.
while you're talking?
I was just thinking, like, is it?
That also doesn't work.
Yeah.
I'll post it to the messenger.
There you go.
You're
with no text, with no context, just post it.
All right.
You know what does work though?
What's that? The podcast?
Fart noises.
By itself?
Right, Tony?
Fart noises, right.
Oh, Harley loves them.
Mm-hmm. And I don't have one at the ready.
Unbelievable. Hey, I got to start off with some sad news. I just saw a post that hit. Nicky Katt, actor, Boston Public, dazed and confused, dies at 54.
I think I know who Nicky Katt is. Isn't he the one?
You might, yeah. You might not you see him. You see him pop up in a lot of movies.
Yeah, Nicky Katt. Shit, he was in what was that?
Insomnia.
He's been in a bunch. Everybody would recognize him.
Right.
He died. Damn.
He was in Boiler Room.
Yeah. That was kind of what I remember.
That's what I figured. Yeah, that's what I mentioned. Dazed and Confused. He was a greaser. Remember that kind of beat up
that's
on.
Right. He was one of the bullies.
Yeah.
So what did he die of? Doesn't matter.
It
doesn't matter. I know. We always want to know. You know why? Because we want to have some sort of like, well, we'll see. He was a drug addict. Or, he shouldn't have been riding a motorcycle without a helmet. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. The poor guy's dead. It sucks.
Right.
I do it. I catch myself doing it too, you know. Like, he must have been a smoker, right? He died of lung cancer. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah. He, this was reported by his friends and by attorney John Sloss and reportedly occurred on April 8th in Burbank. Hey.
That sucks.
I'm 54, man. That's young. That's a bummer.
Yeah, that's way young.
Yeah. Well, let's segue from death to how about birth and birthdays. We'll celebrate some birthdays. There's one actor. Yes, sir.
Wow. Tony, you didn't even say, and he hit the drop. Nice job, Tony.
You know, so his shit sometimes always works. Sometimes, what? There it is. See, What? Harley laughed?
Hey,
at the fart
Harley
joke?
laughed.
What happened?
Harley laughed at the fart.
Okay, we're done. We can just
We're done. We can go
shop
home.
now.
That's
we,
it.
fuck We can close up early. You did it,
I
Tony.
told you.
It only took how many episodes?
728.
It finally fucking happened.
Wow.
Schwartz smokes like industrial grade weed. Like it's.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's the shit.
We're gonna have to put it to the test. We're gonna have to play all sorts of different fart noises for Harley then.
Oh,
Oh,
I
boy.
got so many.
I gotta do more fart noises than I know what to do with.
Holy crap! That's like
Tony just
400
stumbled upon a treasure trove of fart drops.
like I typed in fart, and I swear there's like 1,000 in here.
Oh, of course.
that
Wow.
was bad.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I think these are going to be a lot of repeats, is what it is.
Right.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Yeah, there's like.
Well, I'm gonna play a game.
I
It's
farted and a
was
poopy
that
almost
Tony's
slipped out.
butt or was that the actual sounder?
These are all sounders. These are all
Some
clicking
animals?
buttons. Here, look.
How do we know?
You know what else really works with an audio only podcast?
What's
When
that?
I share my screen with you guys and talk
Yeah,
about
that doesn't
it.
work either.
Look at this. I
Hey
typed
guys,
in,
look at
I
we're
typed in
looking
fart,
at Tony and all his
I-
buttons.
and look at all these fart buttons, and they just
Look at
keep
all
going,
these chickens.
and they keep going. Chewbacca fart.
What? Wow.
Hey, Harley laughed
Oh,
again.
we
Dude,
got
this
him.
weed
We
is
got him.
amazing.
We got him.
You smell like you farted.
It's so stupid, but it
We
was
gotta
fun.
crack. We gotta crack Harley.
Ah, no.
Do bean fart.
Here, I'll type bean fart at the top. Bean fart.
What are you, racist?
No, there was one that said bean fart.
I'm kidding.
There's lawnmower fart. See, it doesn't say Mexican lawnmower fart. You dickhead.
There's nobody listening at this point. Everybody's
Exactly.
lined up. They're like, nope, we're
Everyone's
done.
already
This is
checked
why
out.
people stop calling in. They're just like, yeah, I can't be a part of
Yeah,
this
they just started
podcast
playing
anymore.
fart noises for the last 10 minutes. I gave up. I'm going. Let's go back to birthdays. All right, then, real quick. All right, segue. Play the birthday song, Tony. Let's hit it.
Too old for this shit.
So we gotta go. We gotta do the birthdays because there's one actor on here who was so smart. He realized that you can save a lot of money with straight jacking. You know,
Oh, Joaquin
he
Woodbine.
made the switch. Yeah, straight jacking.
Oh, is that
Joaquin Woodbine?
the Mad Cream guy?
That's right, Tony.
Yes,
There you go.
That's right, Tony. It's
That is the Mad Cream
guy.
fella. You gotta make the switch. I think I have that thunder. I gotta find it.
I could probably find
You want
it.
to go first, Tony, or you want me to?
He is 50 years old.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Beat you to it, huh?
I think he's older, but not much. So I'm going to go 51.
All right. He is 52.
Yes.
Damn.
Good job, Tony. You were really close. Good job.
Yeah, but you always go what after what he says. I would
No, that's
say,
what I try. I typically try not to, but I knew.
Which
he
is
was
the first
gonna
thing he
be 15.
did.
we should switch.
That's why I said tip. No, and I'll go first next
We
time.
should text.
I don't have it. Yeah, I don't care. Do your thing. I don't know how
Well,
old
you
people
can
are.
make it better.
Oh,
I
you want to
just
know why I
also
said
said
50? Because someone just died and you said they were 54. So I'm like, all right, let me go with 50.
She got mad cream.
Oh, there it is.
Program now.
But Fonso, it sounds like you're holding your phone up to the microphone.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, it sounds like shit, though.
Oh, you sound like shit. How about that?
Well, fair enough, but
Ron Perlman, how old is he? That's
that's
Hellboy.
He is not a young man. I'm going to go even 70. No, he's not 70. He's 68.
All right.
64.
He is 75, y'all.
Damn!
I know. Oh, we're way off.
I almost went 70, but then I was like, nah, he's
Yeah, we
not
heard
that
you.
old.
Yeah, you said he was old.
Tony, the podcast started 20 minutes ago, and Tony's already like, yeah, we heard you. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we just heard you say 70. No, I'm going to go 68. And then you go, oh, man, I almost went 70. I'm like, yeah, we heard you do that like 20 seconds ago. Why are you repeating yourself?
Harley, did you
Joy
say
of-
70 earlier? You said that 70
He's at
earlier,
70
right?
something.
I can't remember. It's been so long now.
It was a long time ago, wasn't it? Yeah. Tony, can you rewind it? Can you go back and can you rewind live
It's
while
important. You
recording?
know what matters though right now
What's
though?
that?
You
What's
know,
that?
after all this, you know what's the most important thing? Is I just fucking won. So both of you shut the fuck up.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Boom, boom, boom.
We'll send you a T-shirt, Harley. How about that?
I already got
Right, Tony?
to watch.
Yeah.
Speaking of farts and T-shirts,
Yeah, you just got to pay for shipping, and it's like $20, and you have to do it through this one website.
what website would that be?
TeePublic.
Boom. And what can you find there, Tony?
Well, now you can find 2 different T-shirts.
How many?
Well, technically, there's 2 different designs. One is the BBPC logo, and then the other one is the Pain Train image that I crafted the day for whatever reason. I don't know. It just, and yeah, but there's what is that? 1, 2, 3. There's like 20 different colors you can choose from. I just made them all available. I'm like, fuck it.
Right. That's the whoever
T-shirts,
wants to buy them, they can choose what color.
hoodies, tank tops, hats, stickers, mugs.
You got bongs, you got pipes.
Long sleeves, short sleeves, baseball T-shirt. Let's see what else can you get. You can get a phone case with the BBPC logo on it. You can get a tote for 2 days for the next 2 days in 18 hours. You can get a tote with a BBPC logo on it for $14.
So by the time this airs, that sale will be over.
No, because this will air either tomorrow or Tuesday, so there'll still be some time left.
You heard that, Harley?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what different colors.
Not
you
only
can
does
get.
he go to bed early and has crossing on Monday, the podcast goes up.
The podcast has been going up on Monday or Tuesday for the last 10 years.
Not all the time.
Right, and I exactly, but for 99% of the time, it goes up Monday or Tuesday.
I'd say more 97, right, Harley? He's not that consistent. Right?
What would you give? What would you say? 90%?
More like 70.
That's still damn good.
Maybe 65. I think about it.
That's still damn good for not getting paid to do this shit.
No, you're getting paid. You just said you just pimped out your website.
I make $1. I make $1 for every sale. I don't make this money. The TeePublic is making the money.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, because they're doing all the work. All I did was create a graphic.
Sounds like a bad rapper from Atlanta, Georgia.
So the pillows only come in black. I can't choose a different color. Trucker hats. They have a few colors. Stickers, mugs.
TeePublic.com. Bad Boys Podcast. And if they type in Bad Boys Podcast, does it come up this time?
No, I don't think we're still. I think we're still not approved as a. We're too new still.
Son of a bitch.
It takes a little while for us to get approved.
So how do they find us?
Well, they can go on badboyspodcast.com. It's in the menu. There's a merch under the menu, and it takes them to the.
Ooh, we got a merch tab now.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Look at that, Harley. Oh, you can't because your internet sucks.
I'm on Starlink.
What the hell does that mean?
That's the satellite. That's a satellite internet.
What? Run a speed test then.
All right.
He's like, all right.
All right.
What do you guess, Tony?
Right. This is
another game.
This is a better game.
Yes, Harley's internet speed.
Yeah, exactly. Go on a fucking.
Yeah, we're all thinking about you, Reed. This is all for you, man. Hope this is entertaining for you.
Dude, I'm so stoked. A young Kiwi won the Supercross race this weekend, and
What's
2
his
weeks
name?
in a row. Cole Davies.
Nice.
I don't know if he's from the Big Island or the Small Island.
Gotcha.
But he's from fucking New Zealand, and I've been watching dirt bike racing for 15 years now, religiously, and he is the first Kiwi that's ever made it. We've had lots of Australians. Australia has had.
Australia's way superior than New Zealand.
Right, 100%. Everybody knows that, right? We don't even talk about it, right? Yes,
Gibson's from the fucking Mad Max.
Australians are the best human beings ever, other than our America. But they're certainly far superior than
our America.
Our America. My download is 144 down and 15
Kilobytes?
up. No, MBS, BP, MBPS.
More like BS, right, Tony?
No, I told you I'm on Starlink. Is that good? That's like better than my house. Like by like 100 times. I think I get like 2.
We're just supposed to take your word. We don't see it. You didn't share your screen.
I can't share my.
For the listeners, they have to see what we're talking about.
Gots to know. Present.
So that's better than yours, yeah. So why don't you just use his Wi-Fi then? Aren't you neighbors?
No.
Password?
No, we live like 15 miles away from each other.
Oh,
I can't do this. Oh, wait. There we go.
But getting riveting stuff on the
Fuck's
podcast.
sake. I'm not sharing my screen. This is ridiculous.
I was just making a joke. You really trying to do that?
I was trying to figure out how to share my screen.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody trying to see that?
Was there any more birthdays? Because I'm good at that game.
Man, I bet you one. I'll give you one more, but Glenn Howerton. How about that?
I don't know that person.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You never watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Oh, which one is it?
The white guy.
Character? They're all white in that show. It's like the whitest show ever.
He was in The Strangers. He's not Charlie Day from Pacific Rim. He's the other guy.
Oh, okay.
Got it? He's Dennis Reynolds in It's Always Sunny.
I know who you're talking about.
Okay.
I bet you he's 48.
All right.
52.
Do you know who he is, Tony?
I think. Is he the but the implication guy?
Implication guy.
Isn't that from Always Sunny? When he's like, when you invite girls to the boat.
Yes, I think that's him. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
He's 49.
Yes.
Congratulations, Harley.
Thank you.
I
Thank
thought
you
you
very
were
much.
competing against yourself.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
That's right. Tony, did you see there's a trailer for Murderbot?
Yes.
Okay. Did you watch it?
I did.
What are your thoughts?
I'm not sure. I'm not sold on it.
Okay. Do I mention the premise to Harley? See if he likes it. It's on Apple TV Plus. He seems to like shows from there.
Apple TV Plus?
Mm-hmm.
Was the Plus really necessary, Apple?
I guess so. Isn't Severance on Apple TV Plus? Apple TV is its own little streaming device.
I struggled with
everyone.
It's like the streaming service.
Everyone else did it.
Yeah.
Paramount Plus.
Oh, good
Harley
point.
wants this. He wants them to be different. Is what he's saying.
I don't know what Harley's saying.
No, I'm not saying anything. That's
I don't understand a word he just said.
That's the point.
We're off to an early start. I don't know about this getting up, recording early shit.
You guys watch Severance?
Harley, check this out. A security android struggles with emotions and free will while balancing dangerous missions and desire for isolation, evading detection of its self-hacking as it finds its place. Sounds pretty cool, right? Alexander Skarsgård's in it. He's the main one, right? He's Murderbot.
So yeah.
I'll look it up on IMDb. I'm curious.
The premise is absolutely intriguing to me, but the trailer,
sucked.
I did not. No. So the trailer looked cool. Mm-hmm. The problem I had with it is the character that they gave to the robot. It was a little too Deadpool. It was a little too like. I was like, why are you making jokes? If you're like, where the fuck did you get this personality from? Like, if they don't explain that in the world,
maybe they do in the show.
Right, but I'm saying it didn't intrigue me. It made me think like, this is going to be a waste. Like it feels forced. They're forcing him to have this hip personality that's the Deadpool personality, and
I don't think Harley. I don't think Tony likes the way they're representing his kind on the TV show.
Well, that's the thing. Like, where did he get the personality? Are they saying that robots who all of a sudden become sentient, they just all have this crazy sense of humor? Like, it's if they explain it well, maybe I'll like it. But if it's just forced into it because they want to have this edgy humor, like
in Transformers. Remember when they download everything from the internet? So, like Jazz was talking but
the Transformers, they have personalities, and that's part of the universe. Like, if this is supposed to be a machine that becomes sentient, where does that personality come from? Like, is it built into? Is it part of the machine, or does every machine that is that same model of machine have the same personality, or do all the models of that same type of machine, they all have individual personalities?
Let us know.
And if
Find
they
out.
do, but that's what I'm saying. Like it felt forced. It feels like they just put that in there because they wanted an edgy humor. And I'm like, I'm resistant. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not going to spend money to watch it on Apple TV. No way. I'll wait for some to float my way and I'll check it out. But I'm like, nah.
I watched the trailer.
Oh, you did right now or what?
I just did what I watched it now, so I didn't hear it. I just listened to it. I listened to it while Tony was describing it.
Wow.
And between Tony shitting on the AGI character and the look of it, fuck no.
Oh, really? What about the look? What's the look?
It looks silly. You know what it does is it reminds me of.
Oh, you don't mean the visuals. You mean it seems like it's a silly show. Yes.
No,
he meant the visuals.
I was literally just talking about the visuals. Yeah.
The visual. What the fuck are silly visuals?
No, silly.
I do not understand what you mean by silly visuals.
It's a poor word. It's a poor choice.
Thank you.
He's high, Tony. Come on.
Right. Everything looks like Roger Rabbit to him right now.
Cool. Where's Jessica Rabbit?
It feels cheap. It feels like the minimal amount of sets put on a green screen, which is what a lot of these television, like every time I see a trailer to any of the Disney, Star Wars, or Marvel, God, these fucking dogs are crazy. Anything, it's very green screen.
Tony, can I answer that question?
Which question?
According to AI Overview, says silly visuals refers to images or animations that are intentionally goofy, absurd, or humorous.
Yeah,
they are designed to be lighthearted and entertaining. Is that what you saw, Tony? Harley?
No, not at all.
Trailer?
Not at all.
No? Why the fuck did you say silly visuals?
Because it was just a poor choice of
thanks for wasting my fucking time.
That scene was shot on location in a diner or in a office or in a fucking shitty street. And it's CG or sci-fi future is hard.
I think the name of the episode is Silly Visuals.
Yes, I agree.
I leave it up to Tony's discretion.
You leave it. Thank you for allowing me to name it whatever the fuck I want.
I'm not allowing.
Yeah, Tony, could you do something on this fucking podcast for crying out loud? Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna name it. Yeah, you can't stop me.
You can't stop me. I'm gonna name every podcast title 728. Fuck you,
Silly
Harley.
Visuals Part 2.
Screw you.
Silly Visuals Part 2.
Oh no! If I do that, then Robert wins.
Robert wins.
Robert wins. He's Harley sucks dick. He wants Harley sucks dick on everything. That's his goal.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's true. We are listening to the Harley Sucks Dick podcast. ADW balls when you're looking nuts.
Where there's no talk of sex, by the way.
In the champagne room.
Talk about that. Right. No sex in the champagne room. That's funny.
Tony, can you
Murder Bots? No.
All right, yeah, so enough with Murder Bots. All right, okay, you guys obviously shat on the shit out of it, so let's move on. How about, did you add silly visuals to your metrics, Tony?
No.
I like how you broke Tony.
No.
Tony was like,
no. I will
he
not.
Was like offended. He was like, why would I?
Why the fuck would I do that?
Damn.
You could add it to your metrics
for comedy purposes, maybe. But... No, you add it all the time, but never fill it in.
Yeah, everything gets to 0.
Never answer it. It's just always there.
Not even 0. It's just blank.
What is SV? I'll never change, Harley.
I won't. Don't worry.
He doesn't know how.
That's true.
That's true.
Well, Minecraft made a lot of money, huh?
Dude, yeah.
And it scores 80 million in its massive second weekend.
Dude.
How much money has it made worldwide so far?
Well, you used to do that. That was
that was way back in the Box Office Mojo.
They don't have that anymore?
They do, but I remember years ago when we.
Are you too lazy to fucking type it in? Is that what you're telling us right now?
With your fancy internet, you can't just
seriously with your 147 MPS, you can't fucking look it up.
I get
You
distracted
got
and
two
I don't
dogs
hear
on your
you.
lap. What are you fucking doing? Put the pipe down.
Dude,
You're one lazy son of a bitch. You can't even fucking type. All you do is talk on the podcast. You can't even type. Boy's got 50 million tabs. He's locked in the Matrix. Dude, this is crazy, Harley. You can't do a Google search of box office mojo anymore.
all right. The Minecraft movie is made
We ran out of
worldwide.
time. Fuck it. Let's move on. Let's talk about the homework. How slow this guy's typing too. Like Tony would have already had it.
$550 million. God
damn.
So far. Yeah. I bet you it'll break $1 billion.
Think so?
Because I bet you it has. I bet you, I would bet $1.
Hey, interesting on Box Office Mojo, if you scroll down, they have a Bad Boys versus Bad Boys.
Oh, they'll do like
Bad Boys Ride or Die versus Bad Boys for Life in the 3-day total.
Right.
Oh, interesting.
A quiet showdown.
The Bad Boys Ride or Die has 193 million, where Bad Boys for Life had 206 million.
So they were like the same. I mean, that's really close.
Really close, yeah. They ride together, they die together. That's why.
Taylor
Speaking
Swift
of ride together, die together, Harley, are you wearing your BBPC shirt?
Oh shit!
No. Was I supposed to?
You didn't get the memo?
You didn't get the memo?
I did not.
I think you skimmed it, Tony.
I did not.
Tony, are you wearing yours?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm wearing mine. Interesting.
Well, I'm wearing the crew neck.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, I see.
I'm wearing the black one.
Well,
no crew neck. Harley doesn't love us. Well, fuck you, Harley.
Oh, that's the one I need to put on here. Yeah, okay.
You don't have that one? Come on, man. Come on. Warfare. You guys see the trailer for Warfare? You guys interested in seeing that?
Which one?
I saw the trailer to it. Yeah.
Warfare.
Yeah, I'd watch it.
Yeah.
But it's I kind of enjoy those like military shooter movies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They always do well.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
Especially the ones that are like feel like real life.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Oh, this was the show I was talking about with Tom Hardy. It's called Mobland, and Pierce Brosnan's in it too. Harley, you heard about that one?
Dude, I saw that, and I want to watch it, even though it's like a Disney Plus.
It's Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus, right?
They had to add the plus.
But yeah, I saw the trailer, and I was like, okay, yeah, sign me up.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, I did see that one. That one looks cool.
Hell yeah.
You know what else I saw?
What'd you see?
The Brutalist.
That fucking segue, my man. That's that long ass movie, right?
So I want to keep this short. Good luck. It's all the talk. It's all the talk for it won 3 Golden Globe
Who's talking
Awards.
about it? Who the fuck's talking about it?
The Golden Globes.
Which was aired what, 2 months ago?
I don't know. It was
It's no talk. What are you fucking running off water cooler talking about the Brutalist with who? Those 6 dogs?
That's what was it? You distract. No, I had heard about this movie like 6 months ago. So
he's now getting around to it.
No, it had been a while. It took a while before it got released digitally online.
3 hours and 36 minutes long.
Yeah, so it's a long movie.
You sat through it the whole time?
No, I watched it in 2 settings.
Okay.
So,
thank you for your service for watching and not taking it as a homework. Thank you.
Yeah, well, that was the thing. It's like it's been on my radar for a long time, and I was like, Chris ain't gonna watch this. You motherfuckers ain't gonna watch this, and I was like, I'm just gonna have to fucking.
Tony, can you make that shirt? You motherfuckers ain't gonna watch it.
So Adrian Brody is a visionary architect who flees post-war Europe in 1947 for a brighter future in the United States and finds his life forever changed by a wealthy client. So Adrian Brody comes to America like right after World War II. I think they're Turkish. They don't announce this in the movie. You find it's not a spoiler. He's Jewish. Him and his family are Jewish. He has to leave his wife and kids behind, which they later come. And he is a poor immigrant. And so the first half, but he's highly skilled. He's an architect. But his skill set in 1947 America, as he's an immigrant with no real like skill set outside of designing fancy buildings, he's just kind of a poor immigrant. And he's Jewish. And America, despite fighting on the right side of the war, is very anti-Semitic. A large percentage of Americans are anti-Semitic at the time. Okay. So we see his journey of, 20 years of his life where he is a Jewish immigrant. Think, after World War II. And then his family comes. And he meets, or I should say, Guy Pearce meets him. And Guy Pearce is a...
Hell yeah, we love Guy Pearce. Guy Pearce.
And he's really good in it.
Hell yeah.
And he plays this, like, over-the-top... Not over-the-top, but he plays this uber-wealthy businessman. Like, think...
What a stretch.
Right, exactly. Think like a billionaire. Somebody who's like, well, what do you do for a living? And you're
But
like...
how silly are the visuals in the movie, God damn it?
The
people must know.
They're not silly at all whatsoever.
Oh, why do I want to watch it then?
Fuck that shit! Pass blue ribbon!
So, and so the second half of the movie...
Oh, geez, you only talked about the first half? Oh,
hey, guys, I want to make this real short.
Does it get better?
No, it doesn't. The movie's slow. It's boring, and
just like this review,
and long as fuck.
Yeah, it's a long ass movie. So you get really good performances. Adrian Brody's doing this like Eastern European accent.
How does it sound like?
Oh, fuck you. That's what it sounds like. Fuck you. And Felicity Jones, she's good. Guy Pearce is very good. There's a character that plays Guy Pearce's son. Chet is very good.
Yes. Nailed it, Harley.
And
well played.
You have the foundation for what would be an interesting period drama that dabbles on income inequality, racism, all the very poignant things. Guy Pearce is almost a Trump-like figure. Did he just hit me with a fart drop?
Wasn't me. That was a real fart.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, one of your dogs farted.
No.
Oh.
So you're saying it didn't dabble? Or did it over-dabbled? Too much dabble?
Whoa.
What'd you say about the dabble? I don't know. You said
is that one of those new rave dances the kids are doing?
What is dabble?
Dabble with me, dabble with me, dabble with me, dabble.
His name is Laszlo.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. But he won the Oscar for this, right? I don't know. He did.
I wouldn't be surprised. His performance is very good. He's on screen the entire time for 3.5 hours. It's very similar to like The Pianist, where it's just this like character. You just see this arc. You don't see much of an arc from his character, to be honest with you. I think, and then so what I noticed as I was watching, I was like, yeah, this is just boring. Like, it's too slow. It feels like this young director, Brady Corbet, who's a young man, like he's in his 30s, and he didn't really direct anything before this. He just doesn't know how to create. You can make a long movie exciting and entertaining, right? You just break it up into pieces.
What part of I'm gonna keep this short? Do you not understand?
Well, I don't know. Your definition of short,
none of it, apparently.
If you hadn't interrupted, I could have finished it in less than 5 minutes.
Oh, so this is my fault.
I'm just saying.
This is my fault. We're
gonna start. We're gonna start running timers from now on. I
thought we had a timer.
Yeah, you used to give me 60 seconds, motherfucker. How can you review a movie
we'll give
in
you
60 seconds? Well, no, you can't.
Oh, you're pissed off now? Are you mad?
No, I mean, the truth be told, even for me, and I love this shit, it gets a high waste of time.
That would be a waste of time.
Whoa.
You mad, bro? You mad, bro?
I was mad. I was like, God damn it, why couldn't this movie have been great?
Exactly.
The Pianist is a
Hey, spend
great...
another 10 minutes. What could have been better?
Oh, I think that the director is he doesn't have the...
No.
He just did. I mean, you got Adrian Brody
But did he
killing
win?
it, right?
But did he win for Best Director?
I don't know. He shouldn't have. Because unfortunately, I think the source material is there. Certainly the actors are there. And it's just like the editing. It's just the putting the pieces to the puzzle. And you're just like, okay, I built a puzzle. Yay. I'd rather just, I don't know, read the Wikipedia article. Unfortunately, it was too. And for anybody other than people like myself who can watch long historical movies, oh my God, you guys wouldn't even watch. You could 20 minutes into it, you'd be like, yeah, never mind. So, yeah, even for the avid, people like myself, yeah.
Well,
all right, I'm done.
Well, there you go, folks.
Yeah,
you've been warned.
You've been warned.
And that's it. That's it for our extras.
Yeah, no extras.
Oh, so engaged. Can you talk about it a little bit more, Harley?
I probably could. Ask me a question.
Tony, you got a question for him?
No.
I like how Tony held his breath over a second.
Tony was loaded. Tony was buffering right there.
I was.
We literally heard him buffer in real life.
Because I know.
Tapped out his RAM.
Because I know brutalist architecture, and I like the architecture, but I'm like, we don't need to continue this. This is. Yeah, let the dead horse be dead.
There it is.
You know what it feels like is you had to bring it up.
Tony, you had to bring it up.
I had to say something, damn it.
Well, I don't know what the brutalist was referencing. So brutalist architecture is a style or a type.
Yeah.
So unfortunately for me,
wait, you watched the movie? Hang on, you watched the movie,
and
you don't know what brutalist
architecture.
You don't know what brutalist is, even after watching the movie?
Nope.
Fuck that movie.
They don't even explain it.
That's some bullshit.
No, there's no reference to it. But what it does play out as is basically like art. It's not, hey, look, we're going to build this energy efficient building to house as many people. No, it's a big art installation. It's a big building. The big piece for the Guy Pearce character is essentially like just a mausoleum for himself, right? It's like we'd be able to have a church ceremony in here, but it's just it's just a giant architectural building. It's art. And so I struggle with being super empathetic with the amount of resources that go into this giant millions and millions of dollars and countless hours and, infinite energy put into just a giant art piece. I'd be like, maybe you should build an apartment complex. You know what I mean? So I don't really care for Adrian Brody's character. He ends up becoming kind of an asshole.
3 hours,
I guess that's the
36
art.
minutes?
Yeah, that's my problem. It's I don't even care for him. And Guy Pearce is a cocksucker.
Are you trying to review it for 3 hours and 36 minutes too?
No, I'm sorry. Yeah. So. Yeah, I guess waste of time. I had no idea brutalist is a type of architecture.
Yeah. There you go. Well, now you learned something.
I do.
Now go watch it again. Now you know what it means. Now you'll enjoy it.
Fuck you.
And knowing is half the battle.
Yes. Hell yeah. You're a real American hero. You know that, Tony?
Is this your homework? Is this your homework? Is this your homework? Is this yours, Larry? Is this your homework? Is this your homework? We know that this is your homework. We know that this is your homework.
I don't even know what it is. I have to look it up.
Didn't you watch it?
Yeah, it was...
I was getting worried for a second. This motherfucker don't know what... It was the monkey.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, but your boy Theo James is in it.
I like Theo James.
Yeah.
In this movie, he's playing two characters. How cool is that?
Directed and written by Osgood Perkins. When twin brothers Bill and Hal find their father's old monkey toy in the attic, a series of gruesome deaths start. The siblings decide to throw the toy away and move on with their lives, growing apart over the years. Now, I didn't see the trailer for this. Did you guys?
Nope.
No.
I had no idea this was a dark comedy.
It was a comedy? Yeah, I had no idea either.
I only knew because of the IMDb tags.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't even see that.
And then I told my brother that I was going to watch it, and he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah." He's like, "Dude, that movie's crazy." I was like, "Uh-oh."
You're like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Right? Yeah. Crazy doesn't really doesn't sway good or bad, does it?
I was like, comedies, crazy is good, right? Crazy can be, and there is some of that, splatter gore in this. That's
it's just splatter horror on IMDb, which is funny.
Oh, there you go.
But what's funny is when I was watching it, a few minutes in, I'm like, is this supposed to be a fucking comedy? I go on IMDb and it shows dark comedy. I'm like, okay, and they don't hesitate. Like, they let you know right off the bat, so it's not like a surprise, right? It's like you're either in for the ride or not. You're either going to enjoy it or not. I think.
I did appreciate that the setup in the first scene was like, oh, yep. It wasn't going to sneak it into the middle. No, exactly. It starts off as all the tags. Yep. All the tags were thrown at you in the first 2 minutes.
Exactly, and it got the very and the poster says everybody dies, and that's fucked up. I love that. I got very Final Destination vibe too.
Big time.
Which I fucking love.
Yes. Yes.
I was pleasantly surprised. I was smiling through this fucking movie, man. I didn't know it was going to be a dark comedy, and it cracked me up. I was like, what the fuck? And they're rolling with it, which I appreciate even more as well too. Produced by James Wan, and it's funny because Oscar Perkins, he played the Uncle Chip, who actually, funny enough, looked like Henry Thomas, who like the dude from E.T. But he was the director. But he left a bad taste in my mouth when I watched Longlegs. I was enjoying that movie till like there's something in the movie that happens, and then I was like, okay, so I don't know if this guy has the chops. I mean, I did like how creepy it was and everything, but this one's completely different vibe, different take on the movie, and it's just had me rolling. Like when the father comes in on the first death. He's talking he's talking so relaxed. To the foreshadows of certain deaths, to the Benihana scene. Oh man, yeah, dude, this movie's a trip, man. This movie's a trip. And who else was in there that tripped me out? You got Adam Scott in the beginning. Oh, Elijah Wood popping up too.
Right. Fucking, it's like a cult.
Yeah, and then this kid Rohan Campbell. I'm sorry, but and who was the wig department on this fucking team? Were they supposed to be terrible? They were pretty bad. But Rohan Campbell, he's the same kid that was in Halloween Ends, which I despise that movie. So I don't know if it's this kid's bad luck or his segment in the movie was kind of tailing off. It was kind of at the very end for me, especially with his character. I'm like, is this guy just bad? Or it's like, this guy just hates everything. But it finished off where I liked it. So it was kind of off a little bit towards the end, but it recovered for me. What do you guys think? Because this is, this is what radar does it say? Yeah, it says splatter horror. So, and we watched it in April.
To the fucking trailer, and the trailer shows everything.
Really? Good thing we didn't see. I just watched it right now on IMDb. You're right.
Dude,
it's like the greatest hits.
Yes, it's all the murder scenes. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, do not watch the trailer for sure.
Yeah, if you want to watch this movie, don't watch the trailer.
Right. I recommend it though. I think it's fun. I think it's a good time.
If you like splatter horror, it doesn't matter if you see the trailer. You're going to watch the movie.
That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah. I think that's why the trailer reveals so much, because it's like...
But it shouldn't reveal the cool kills, though. Like, it should, black out before it happens, right? Like a good trailer do. Not show you things.
They do. They don't show the kill. Like, some of the kills, they don't show it. They just show the before and after, so you know exactly what happened.
Yeah,
but
they
you
show
don't
the trap.
see it. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a mousetrap, right? So, like you said, it's the final destination where, and they even have, there's a mousetrap in the movie, where it's
literally
this thing happens, which triggers this thing, which triggers that thing. So, technically, all these things could happen. Like, you're not breaking the laws of physics and reality, but there's a reason this shit never happens, right? Yeah. So I definitely saw the Final Destination when I was watching it. So.
Yeah. Well, we get this family, they find this damn monkey, and it's just crazy shit starts happening, and they try to get rid of it, right? And we get them 25 years later, and then some weird shit starts happening again. We're like, no fucking way.
Well, this is a remake, right?
I think it's the remake of Monkey Shines, right? Is this the...
Or the Shiner, yeah.
I think if you look up the cover for Monkey Shines, look it up, because it has a monkey in the cover. I don't know if it's just monkey related, but Monkey Shines is drumming.
Well, there's a idiom, I think is the term, called the monkey's paw. it's a thing where like when you wish for something and the way you get it you don't like, right?
Yeah.
Like careful what you wish for type thing. And I think this is a take on that.
Okay, because Monkey Shines, he's playing the cymbals. He's not drumming, for one. He has the same creepy face, the teeth and everything. But
I'm watching it right now.
Yeah, it says a paralyzed man's friend gives him a smart monkey. That's it. That's the fucking plot of the movie. From Monkey Shines. Okay. It's written and directed by George Romero, though.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Fucking none other than George Romero.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so is it a sequel to the monkey? Like, is it a
trailer.
sequel to that one? Like, is it the same monkey? He just switched from playing cymbals. He went up to drumming.
Well, the question would be: is this based on
real life? Yes, it really happened.
No.
Here it is. I found out why in the trivia. Check it out. According to the director, the decision to have the monkey bang a drum instead of cymbals was due to the rights to the cymbal banging version being owned by Walt Disney Company.
What?
As the toy had appeared as a character in Toy Story 3.
Bullshit.
The cymbal monkey was in Toy Story 3 in the first place because its director, Lee Unkrich, is a fan of Stephen King. Boom. That's fucking cool. There you go.
Yeah, I'm not seeing Stephen King on The Monkey Shines.
He read it. He wrote it. Did he write it? I'm tripping out.
Stephen King
I'm pretty sure he fucking did.
book.
So you want to say based off?
The Monkey is a 1980 horror short story by Stephen King.
Oh, see? So the one that...
And it's a symbol on the cover of the book.
Exactly. A symbol, Tony.
Symbol.
This movie had a lot of silly visuals.
Symbolism. It's from.
I was enjoying all the silly visuals in this one.
Lots of silly visuals. Tony, you didn't actually review it. I think I interrupted you.
Correct.
Or maybe Tony Fonso interrupted you first. I tried not to interrupt.
Yeah, Harley, you're right. It was probably me. I'm sorry.
I didn't care for the movie.
I didn't either.
Like I got it. It was intriguing a little bit, but then it became splatter horror for the sake of splatter horror, and that's not my thing. That's not my genre. Like I'm not there. That's not why I watched the movie. Like the plot was just kind of there to help because they have to. You can't just put a bunch of splatter scenes one right next to the other in a movie. You have to put a plot somewhere in between them all, and that's what it felt like the movie was. It felt like let's make up excuses to do some splatter horror, and yeah, the splatter horror is fun. Like I recognize that part, but I didn't care to watch a movie just to watch them all. So it's not my thing. Not my thing.
Yeah, I have 100%. You know what I struggle with is who made this movie. Those who made the movie, they weren't going the route of physical and practical effects. They did CG body explosion. And we get it like 3 times. And after the first time, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm just watching CG body exploding. So it's not even like good gore. It's not good practical effects. Like, we had talked about this, a couple months ago. I watched some of the kills for the Terrifier. I don't remember which one, maybe the second one.
The one
and
that
I was like,
yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was just like, oh my God, this is too photorealistic, right? It's practical effects. Mm-hmm. They've gotten so good. So if that's your shtick, the Terrifier movies kill it, right? The Saw movies.
Yeah, and I don't think the movie did a lot of the CG like bad. I think you're right, as they overused the same effect. The body turning into mist.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that was cool the first time. The second time, I feel like you're just reusing material because you have it. And then the third time, I'm like, fuck. I'm tired of
you, right?
Yeah. The one I didn't like was the electrocution in the pool.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, there's no way. There's no way someone's gonna explode like that. Like no, come on.
Well, that's just breaking the laws of physics, and that's why.
Right,
I go back
and it felt lazy. It felt lazy.
Right. Yeah, it does. It is. That's where I go back to Fonso, the Final Destination movies. Those always the death scenes kind of felt real. Like,
Right.
like, yeah, that could happen. Like the fucking pole off the trailer, and it goes through, and then it, again, the mousetrap level death. The guy flips and the string and shit like that. Like, I could see that happen. And accidents happen. This one, it's like, yeah, the electrocution from the puddle of water causes her body to explode.
Right.
Or the shotgun.
From a 240 volt outlet for a air conditioner is not going to cause that kind of explosion. Like maybe a lightning strike straight out of the god's hand maybe would do that. So it's like, it just felt lazy.
We are talking about a movie about a haunted monkey toy, right?
Well, it's so I don't. It's not trying to be the
right, but the premise
right?
premise of the movie was showing us that the monkey isn't killing anyone. It's just happened. Did you see the mouse, the rat? The rat bit the rope and it unleashed the thing. The monkey didn't do it. It just happened to happen. Like just like real life, people die. I was like, that's where the movie was trying to sell that premise, and then it would break it in these other ways. So it's like, I was already out on it, but now I have to argue it, and so like, yeah, I'm gonna shit on it some more. Sorry.
Right. So from now, yeah, everything I agree with, and I would add. Now, I will say this: I still like Theo James, and I think his performance was actually pretty good, especially when we get introduced to his adult brother later on. So I feel like his talent was misplaced. His character is not very particularly likable. Obviously, he's a deadbeat dad. The kid's not very, you don't, again, it's the same thing. You don't like any of the characters, so it's hard to root for anybody in particular. Mm-hmm. And the truth is, like, the jokes, almost all of them fall flat. Like, I chuckled a couple times, like chuckled at the ridiculousness of something, right? So not every joke fell flat, but it's all dark humor kind of thing. And after, like, the third chuckle of the laugh because this guy's a bad dad, I'm like, or laugh because, the monkey is blah, blah, blah. Like, it just falls flat. So, yeah, I was like the exact same thing. Like, I don't know, it was probably about 45 minutes into the movie, I thought, oh, no, this just...
So you guys don't like comedy and dark comedy?
Obviously, that's what you have to conclude from this.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just like the splatter horror was kind of lazy. Not kind of.
See, I always go back to there's Cabin in the Woods.
Great movie.
And then Tucker and Dale.
Right.
I think, is it Tucker and Dale versus Evil or something?
Yep.
Something like that.
Those two do the dark comedy right. I love those movies. Those are awesome. They are dark horror, almost splatter. Not quite as splattery as this movie, but they have a lot of gore and a lot of splatter.
A guy falls in a wood chipper.
Wood chipper, exactly. There's literally splatter. I feel like
the elevator scene at the end of Cabin in the Woods.
Right, exactly. Like those movies to me did it well and did it clever, and they didn't seem like they were just taking a lazy way out just to shove another scene of gore.
Right.
That's where this one
is dark comedy slasher horror too. How funny,
right? And so like that's where I feel this one was like it just felt like they got a little lazy and just repeated themselves a little too much. I'm already out. I was already out from within like the first 20 minutes, so that didn't help it. I would be like, ooh, what's this kill? Okay, cool, and then I'd go and scroll or work on something. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was definitely a programming. I was really struggling with programming it.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, it gets a waste of time.
That would be a waste of time.
Yep, that gets a waste of time for me.
That would be a waste of time.
And the end, and the
I
ending
wish I
didn't
missed
help
out on
it.
the popcorn bucket. They had the same. I mean, it was exactly like it does the toy or the.
Oh, really? The popcorn bucket?
Yeah.
Ha.
It's like, damn, that's one of the ones I was like, I don't need it. I'm like, damn, that one actually looks like it does in the fucking movie.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
With the teeth all exposed and everything. It's creepy.
I mean, that monkey is creepy as fuck.
Creepy as yeah, with the eyes that just staring at you. I get it. It's cool, but it just the movie as a whole wasn't enough for me. And I wanted to give it
teeth out and everything. It's crazy.
Nice. That's good. That'll creep you out if you.
And
if
the
you
bucket
want
is the popcorn essentially, or you put your popcorn in the drum.
Okay.
Oh, the drum is the bucket.
That makes sense.
Nice.
I wanted to like it. I wanted at the end. I was like, okay, maybe the ending will redeem it, and it didn't.
No, the Rohan Campbell part was really flat. It was really falling flat. It was like what? It was his character was mindless. Or meaningless. I don't know why they shoehorned him in. It was kind of weird, and his fucking wig was bugging me. And I already have a thing against him for Halloween Ends, so it's like it didn't help. But I still wasn't bored though. I still had a good time with it. So I'm giving it $1.
All right.
I'd buy that for $1.
I don't think there's going to be any pain trains because I think people are going to
get too money on the dollars on any horror thing, and it's all horror gets a pass with Fonso.
Right?
Not all. I just said Halloween
not all.
Ends
That's
terrible.
true. Not all.
Right. Yeah, no, of course. There's no such thing as always and forever and all that shit. But for the most part, I feel like Fonso's pretty forgiving on mediocre horror.
Yeah. Hey, we got a call. Art called in. Whew. I think, we need to post that we're on air and recording because I think that's why Art just posted in the chat.
Listeners, we record at 6 p.m. on Sundays.
Yes.
Be there or be square, be cheese.
All right. Guessing game time.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Mr. Bennett. I'm Reggie.
Who the fuck is Reggie?
Who the fuck is Reggie?
To play, either call 442-444-0742 or go to badboyspodcast.com or send an email to badboyspodcast@gmail.com.
You ever make love to a man? No. You want to? No, sir.
And Harley, do you have the site up? Do you want to say the points?
I do not have a site up.
Okay, so we got Angie at 26, Rob at 17, Art at 14, and Reed at 11.
Thank you very much.
Yep. So I will do these in the opposite order, the order that they came in. We've got the website. So Art submitted his call at 6:48 p.m. today, so he'll be going last. We've got first up. We've got Angie. Angie, no bet, and she said MCP a waste, Fonso $1, Harley a waste. Boom.
Oh shit, son.
Bam.
Nice job.
The opposite of Pain Train.
Opposite. Yep.
Right. Well, yeah, we should come up with a name for that. The opposite of a pain train. Like, should be sexual in nature. Like,
go ahead.
I don't know, like fucking
chicken jockey?
Or chicken jockey.
Come on, bro.
You said sexual in nature.
Oh, I get the joke. Yeah. Listeners, come up with a cool name for when you get all three right. Right? We know we know what a certified D is. We know what a pain train is. What's they get them all right?
The cum train. You exploded, right? You did good job. You finished.
They explode. Right.
Yeah, but you got all of them right. It's a bukkake. It's a.
Oh my god, that's perfect. As sick as it is, it's perfect. And we got a bukkake. Yay!
You got a bukkake.
Wow.
That's the end of that, listener.
And that's the end of that. That was the end of that segment. So
family friendly.
What happened with just the opposite of pain train?
Right. Right. Opposite of pain is pleasure.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
That's why I was going.
You said pleasure train.
Nature.
So, do we just keep the same train, or do we need the opposite of a train?
Well, then I was thinking I was going to go orgasm bus, but then that's stupid.
Orgasm bus.
We'll call it a snakes on a plane. Pleasure train. What's wrong with that one? Isn't there a
pleasure
double Dutch bus?
A pleasure pedicab.
Oh, there you go. An Uber.
I was thinking like opposite of a train, like small, like slow.
Oh, small
car.
A little delicate.
What's the little wagon where you have to seesaw with like just two people that?
Yeah. What's that thing
what is
called?
that called?
Hey Google. Hey GPT. What is that thing on rail track that you have to pump
to
move?
I know exactly what you're talking about, but I don't know the name.
But nobody knows the name, right?
It's called a rail bike, pump
what?
trolley, a jigger, or a velocipede.
Whoa. A what?
A pump trolley. Let's see. Let's put that into Google.
I mean, pump is kind of sexual, so I'm kind of
look up pump trolley on.
I'm afraid
on
to.
Google. Here, I'll share my screen.
I ain't looking.
You ain't looking. I don't want that in my retinas.
I don't want that. Yeah, I don't want that in my retinas, in my brain, in my search history.
Look, pump trolley.
That's the one. There it is, pump trolley.
Pump it up.
Pump it up. Yes. Okay. So we need that. We need a sounder. We need the little squeak.
That's the new T-shirt.
The little squeak, and then and the pump it up.
No, the little ring from a bicycle dinger. Ring, ring.
What's the one in the Wikipedia where they're giving somebody a ride and they've got one's got like a steering wheel. It's changed a lot.
Where is that? Oh, over here.
Yeah, look at this one. It's got a passenger and shit.
Wait, did you just point out that a train had a steering wheel?
One of them, the one on the upper. Yeah, see that guy.
Hand car. This one's called a hand car.
Look at that one.
That's the name I'm familiar with. Hand car.
Velocipede. That one sounds more sexual.
Velocipede.
That's the one Harley will never try.
A velocipede. Whoa!
Look at that bike.
Look at these bikes.
Big ass wheel, little wheel. What's that one called?
I've seen
these
that
one. Those are all called velocipedes.
It's also now called a dandy horse.
Dandy horse. Yes, I've heard that name.
Like bicycle, dixicle, and tricycle, and quadricycle.
A velocipede is a human-powered land vehicle with one or more wheels. Okay, so a bicycle is technically a velocipede. We can't use that. Hand car.
It's called a jigger.
Yep, a jigger. A Kalamazoo. Holy shit, that's the word.
That's the word.
Angie, you got a Kalamazoo.
You got them all right.
A pleasure Kalamazoo.
There you go. So
honestly, the pump car, a pleasure pump car, a pleasure pump trolley.
Fuck yeah, man!
Pleasure pump car.
Is there a party bus? Is there a thing
party
called
bus?
No, there's a bang bus.
The bang bus.
Easy, Harley. Calm down. Just because you got fast and now you start watching porn in somebody else's house.
How the fuck do you pronounce this? Dry scene?
Ew, that sounds gross.
Ew.
The German one, like the German one. I've hard to pronounce that one.
Boy, the running machine. Or Florida.
What?
That was the theme song to the.
Got it.
What's another term for pleasure? That's what we need.
Oh, there it is.
Skeet.
Skeet Kalamazoo.
The Skeet Kalamazoo. Wow. I like it. You put on a shirt.
Put it on the shirt. Put it on the shirt.
Well, people ask you, what is the Skeet Kalamazoo? We got to tune in the podcast to find out.
Tune in the podcast.
SK. Wow. That just took how many minutes?
Right?
I know you're all bitching about me reviewing the Brutalist.
There it is. That's what we should just say. We should just say that.
Skeet.
He says three of them.
That's it.
Get all of them right.
All right, good job, Angie. You got a skeet.
There it is.
Whew.
The opposite of Pain Train.
Yeah, the opposite of Pain Train. Next up, we're just still only on one caller. There's like four. Everybody called in.
Oh my gosh, everyone called in.
Reed submitted pics on the website. No betting, and he said a waist for me, $1 for Fonso, and a waist for Harley.
Oh
another
my gosh,
skeet.
Another one.
Good job.
We gotta clean up on aisle 7.
That's for 1, 2, 3, 4 points to Reed.
Nice job, Reed.
Damn.
Boom. All right. Next up is it's a voicemail from Rob.
Oh shit.
Let me download that.
Here we go.
Put it. I gotta download it.
Rob can't put Harley sucks dick in the points, so he's got to call in. I get it.
Let's see. Can you guys hear this?
Let's see.
Did you hear that?
I heard like a.
I heard sound.
Yeah.
Nothing. Darn. Okay, so it's not playing through this browser. I got to play it in a different browser. Let me go over here. Close that. No, because I know you can hear this one. So let me.
Oh, the mom was She-Hulk.
There we go. All right.
Forgot about that. And the monkey.
Oh, really? Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh. I didn't watch She-Hulk.
There you go.
So.
All right, here we go.
Oh, he's giving his
review.
He's giving his review in monkey.
Fonso dollar MCP dollar Harley dollar.
Now he's a Vietnamese lady.
Banana, fuck
I just
Harley.
said like a mama.
Wow. It's like he was ski-skiing everywhere.
He was ski-skiing.
Oh, my God.
Banana, fuck Harley.
He still works in the fuck Harley.
Oh, that was hilarious. Good job. You only got 1 point, but I mean, that
I give
was
him $1 for the accent.
You get an extra point for the accent?
Yeah, absolutely. He went. I almost gave him 2 points because he went monkey and Vietnamese
within the same.
It was a twofer, didn't he?
Nope, that's not in the rules. You only get 1 point. So
that's right.
I give him a bonus point. You get a keep a nice try.
Hey, he was monkeying around for sure. That's
hey.
Oh no, the monkey did that.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh, no, one of us is gonna die before the episode ends. Oh shit!
All right, good job, Rob. And now we got. I think this is Art. Here we go.
What up, bad boys? Homeboy Art calling with this week's pick. Man, this is a fucking balloon.
Is he on the train?
It might
He's
be on
on
the train.
sounds like he's in the back, like with the door open and shit.
He's putting the coal in to keep it going.
Right? He's in a burner room.
Mayonnaise sandwich weekend. What I mean by that, this is a white bread fucking weekend. Goodrich and what's the River's Edge? Man, I had to put some stuff.
What the hell is wrong with Art?
What is going on here?
Oh no!
What is wrong with Art?
He fucked up. There's no excuse that time. That's on him.
Is it Tony's problem? Is this a call that Art submitted and we didn't get it?
It specifically says recording. It says next. It says next on the website. He's been doing this for how many years, and now he's fucking up?
I don't know.
There's no point.
I almost feel like we had to give him the points for last week if he didn't call in. Didn't he call?
But he listened to the episode.
This ain't his first rodeo, Harley.
Maybe he's not. Oh, maybe he didn't listen to the episode, so he doesn't understand.
No, but you go on the site and it tells you which one's next.
Right, it says next, but my point is that because he didn't listen to episode 727, he didn't hear that we reviewed those two movies on that episode.
Well, one says 727 with the
He
date
doesn't.
of 725.
And since he didn't listen to that episode, he doesn't understand that he fucked up, and he reviewed the wrong movies.
Well, he don't fucked up. You know that, right?
Well, I hope he listens to this episode. If he does, we're gonna have to say something.
Sunglasses are too white. Watch these movies, dog. Go on to Edge.
This was recorded today.
This is today. This is
timestamp of today.
6:48 p.m. today.
Yeah, you're right. He didn't listen to the podcast and he didn't pay attention to the website very well.
No points then.
Whatever. Angie got a pick. She put Goodrich about fucking Michael Keaton having kids. I think he's like 70. But yeah, so when you're there, graduate high school, he's like 80, close to 90. But whatever. The movie kind of, about older dads or whatever. But I'm not getting in touch with my touchy-feely side, bro. I ain't doing that. That ain't me. At least not. No, I don't know. Like older men, they start turning into bitches. I see that a little bit, but not me, dog. I stay hard. Get hard, stay hard, baby. You know what I'm talking about? I know fucking MCP, though. He's fucking probably polishing his nails right now. And needed some Reese's Pieces and shit, which I don't disagree with that part. You eat Reese's Pieces. Anyways, we're here. What do you guys...
Yeah, you respect the Reese's Pieces.
For this movie, I gotta say, MCP...
You will respect the Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, you can call me anything you want, but don't fucking disrespect the Reese's Pieces.
Tony, I had Reese's Pieces breakfast cereal last night for dessert.
Ooh, the Puffs?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I have some. I've been having it every day. Is it good?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah. I mean,
Awesome.
it's like fucking dessert. It's like fucking cookies and milk.
Oh, it's great. Mix it in with yogurt. That's what I've been having it with.
Oh, yeah. Breakfast cereal and like Greek yogurt. Yeah, that'll work.
I think he could kind of understand this movie, even though he never plans on having children, and then having children at an older age, at his advanced age now, which he's getting to, just fucking horrifies him even more. So I'm going to say he gives it $1. I think the father-daughter dynamic, got Harley in the heart, he gives it $1. And my man Fonso, let's see. I think he gives it a low dollar. I think my man Fonso gives it a low dollar. Hey, struck credit was picked by Harley.
I mean, we might as well just let him continue.
You know what? You might as well. Why not?
I mean, he had good guesses if he would have submitted this last week.
Yeah, last week.
River's Edge. What kind of whack? Everyone's going to see some dead body? Like, for a day? Like, did they just take the concept of fucking Stand By Me and just make a whole movie around it? You want to see a dead body? At least those are kids. These are all fucking teenagers gonna, hey, want to see a dead body? Fucking weird, demented movie, man. And I think it has to be half demented to pick it. I mean, it has like an all-star cast, the young Keanu Reeves. But I'm going to go with Harley. He picked it. I don't know. I think he gives it away this time. I'm going to say MCP. Borderline pile of shit. But I'm going to say he gives it a low. He gives it away this time. And I think my man Fonso, 80s nostalgia, gives it $1. And that's it. Hopefully Reed, Stop Fucking Sheep calls in, opens a new drywall business, or whatever the fuck they call it down there. Fucking Robert sucks dicks. Come on, bro. Come with it. Come with it, boy. All right, other than that, take care. Bad boys life.
What's that online influencer, the toxic masculinity guy, bald dude, who was arrested in fucking Romania or some shit? I always forget the guy's name.
I don't know.
What the fuck? He's like the face of toxic masculinity on the internet.
He's like a UFC fighter or something, right?
No, but he looks like one.
Oh. Anyway, art's fucked up.
Anyways, art's fucked up, right?
Wow.
Art's like, yeah.
If you fuck up twice in 2 weeks in a row, does that mean you lose points?
I mean, at least he called in.
He did call in, but he gets 0 points, man. He didn't.
I know, and he should. He like Tony said, he got good points, good guesses.
Right. Ouch. I mean, I don't know why.
I mean, I'm gonna give him.
I looked at the wrong ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a chance. I posted in the chat. I tagged him. If he submits his picks before the podcast goes up tomorrow, we'll give him the points.
Yeah.
But dang.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
All right, next up, was it another? No, it's extra credit.
I'm evil for extra credit.
It's my extra credit. Going back to The Saint from 1997 in honor of Val Kilmer's passing. We had to watch a Val Kilmer movie. This is one of the iconic roles. When I think of Val Kilmer, I think of this because it's one of the first ones I saw.
We really get charming Val Kilmer, right?
Right.
He's the closest thing to Bond. I mean, he's Bruce Wayne, right?
Bruce Wayne, right?
Bruce Wayne,
exactly.
He's really fucking cool, and all the fucking accents and all the makeup.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the closest thing to Val Kilmer, which he's American, although he can do British accents quite well.
Well, that's what this movie was about. Constantly using different accents, like changing his look, impersonating people. Like he was he was a chameleon. I remember thinking that was cool. His phone, Fonso.
Oh, that fucking Nokia phone.
The Nokia phone.
First QWERTY keyboard.
The QWERTY keyboard. That's what I wanted.
Dude, the fucking brick. That cell phone was so fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
I would totally rock that for a while.
Dude, I did.
6 months.
I did. I legit did. I remember the Ocean phone that I had a QWERTY keyboard on it that slid out. I wanted one that opened the way his did.
That was high tech.
Yeah, I had a phone that had a QWERTY keyboard that slid out.
That's
it was
cool.
I can't remember.
Was it Samsung?
No, it was some cheap.
We all
Chinese
had one, all right?
Right. But
Because the first one was like a
No,
sidekick.
this one was cool.
I had one
it was
too.
a folding phone, like opened up. It was like it was like emailing.
And it had a
shit,
screen on it,
1997.
dude.
But was your phone ever in a movie?
Yeah.
I had a Verizon one that it was in the first Iron Man movie, the one Robert Downey had.
Nice.
You could flip the screen. It would look like it would go sideways, so like you had a widescreen. Remember that phone? I had that one.
Right.
Oh, yep. I remember that phone.
Yep. Harley didn't have that one.
No, I did not.
That's right. See, you're such a bitch ass.
It was cool. I love the tech, right? I love the
tech was cool. Yeah.
The '90s internet kind of thing. We saw it in some other movie, or maybe it was just this one. But it was like I was like, yeah, that's the internet in the fucking '90s and early 2000s. Like it's slow and obviously because of slow internet, there's no pictures. It's just all text and the resolution sucks. And it's like, yeah, the way fucking early websites were laid out. Tony, why else did you pick this movie?
No other reason.
Now, had you seen this when you were younger as a kid? And
I saw
enjoyed it?
My teens.
And when's the last time you saw it, do you think?
I saw it in my 20s at some point.
Okay.
Yeah, I rewatched it at some point, and I still liked it.
Yeah. Did you like it just as much this second go or third go?
I liked it. No, the second go I liked it a little less than the first go, and I guess this is the third go. I liked it about the same as the second go. It's one of those.
Yeah, it's like it does show its age a little bit.
It shows its age a little bit. The pacing is a little slow, but like there comes a point where he just like starts laying on the charm, especially when he runs into Emma. What's her name?
Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah, Elizabeth Shue. Yeah,
and God,
that's the other reason. That's the other reason, Harley. You wanted another reason? Elizabeth Shue. That's the other reason I picked her because
Jesus.
Yeah,
that'll do it.
Mm-hmm. I remember when I first watched it in my teens and seeing that she was the scientist, I was in love. I was like, oh, that's so cool. She's smart. And she's hot and she's funny and she smiles all the time. I'm like, oh, this is amazing.
We get that. What's that Keanu Reeves movie? It's the same time. It's like the late 90s.
Yes,
and there's like Cold Fusion. And there's like
Chain Reaction?
Chain Reaction.
Yeah.
Chain Reaction.
And isn't there like a hot scientist in that too?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. Let's see. Morgan Freeman?
Morgan Freeman's the hot girl, yes.
Let's see.
Rachel Weisz.
Rachel Weisz, there you go.
Yep. Is this one of those twin movies? 1996, and this one is...
Oh, shit!
Yeah, it's a twin movie.
Time?
Yeah.
Same. I don't think that movie had the characters.
No,
right?
not the saint character.
Yeah, it wasn't a spy thriller. This one's definitely a spy thriller.
Mm-hmm.
That one was just like a sci-fi, like action.
You guys ever heard of the streaming service called Fossum? That's where it's streaming on.
No,
FAWESOME. Fossum. So I
don't know if I want
right next to Tubi.
I don't know if I want that on my computer.
I know.
I need to figure. I'm curious how these streaming platforms work. Like, are they must be doing this legally, otherwise they'd be getting shut down.
Yeah,
but are they paying Warner Brothers the rights to the Saint? Like,
I don't know. Like nobody else is streaming it. Like, all right, we'll take it off your hands. We'll stream it. All right, we'll how much are you willing to pay? I'll give $50 to stream the Saint. All right. Done.
Right. I mean, it's a fun movie, especially if you're kind of a fan of the 90s and that.
Is it though? Is it?
Yeah, I think so. Like,
I was bored to tears.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah. I was like, this is, if I'm watching Val, this would be the last one I'm watching, his filmography.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, yeah, dude. Fucking Doc Holliday, Batman Forever, Top Gun, The Doors. Oh, yeah, there's way more ones I'm watching. I mean, he's good in it, but not there's not a lot going on. We just kept getting the same dude with the long hair criminal, and then they're chasing him again, and they were doing it over again. They're talking to Elizabeth Shue. It's just, I was just bored. I was programming watching this one.
It does end up becoming that kind of like budget action flick where there's just a bunch
We need a
of
shootout now.
It's just there's just like, it does feel from an action movie standpoint, it is formulaic. And I would say it's probably an example of one of those movies that it's higher on my metrics because I have sentimentality with it, right? I saw this when I was a kid. Me and my pops, saw this. And of course, Elizabeth Shue is so goddamn gorgeous in it. And Val Kilmer's so charming, and all the makeup and all the accents. So it's like, but yeah, if you watch it, Fonso, have you seen this before, or was this homework for you?
I'd watched it before.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those, it's like, it holds up well to 90s action movies, or especially like the lesser.
It doesn't. I don't think it's an action. I don't think it's an action movie. Yeah. To me, it's not an action movie. It's a spy movie. It's a character. It's a character movie.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. That's a good point. Yeah, action is farther down the. But like you said, Fonso said, they put in the look. We have to have a shootout scene now.
If this is an American Bond movie, then yeah, it's not. It wouldn't. I mean, was it a TV show that Roger Moore was like the voice we hear at the end? Apparently, it was Roger Moore who played the Saint in the TV show.
Oh, interesting.
I think it was a series. Yeah, I was reading in the trailer.
Roger Moore is Bond too, of course. So.
Right. Yeah. So I don't know if this was like the American version. Like, hey, we need our own Bond, right? When they did like, yeah, I don't know, man. Not for me.
Yeah, I give it $1.
I'd buy that for $1.
If you watch the trailer and you're 40 years old or older, and sort of you have kind of a soft spot for 90s movies, action adventure kind of stuff. This is $1. No, it's not a Slater. No, of course not.
No, it's not.
But if this was playing in another like 5 to 7 years, I'd watch it again, kind of thing. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I was entertained by it. I like the tech. There is some nostalgia a little bit, but I still like the character, the Saint character, where he's a good guy, and he's doing it for money, but he still seems like he's taking on the saint, the idea of the saints, like he takes on, like he only uses the names of saints. And he takes on their persona and blah, blah, blah. And like when he was trying to research Elizabeth Shue's character, he's like, oh, what saint does she need? Which is the one, like he's researching her and studying her.
He's psychologically analyzing the character.
Exactly. Yeah. And like, I like that aspect. That was fun for me. The computer aspect where he's, he's got the computer and he's like, oh, they're trying to keep me online, but he set up another a node, a jump point so that they tracked him to the other one. So he had enough time to escape. Like there's some tech in it that I like, obviously the phone. There's just some fun things, and I think I still enjoyed it. So for me, it's still $1.
You know what I did not care for is towards the end, it really becomes a romantic love story where the characters, I love you too, I love you, and that really felt forced. Like on the screenplay, like they should have snipped that out. Maybe you could have had a romantic look or even a kiss at the very end. But the whole, like, they're going to get married and have kids, like I was like, spoiler alert. I didn't care for that. Fonso, how did you already, were you critical of that?
I checked out, so I was playing Clash.
It's towards the end, for sure.
Yeah. I was waiting for it to end.
I mean, you could see the appeal of him just wanting to fuck her, right? And that was sort of like what was almost implied at the beginning. But then at the end, he's like, no, he wants to marry her. And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, can you?
I mean, I would. Don't get me wrong.
Of course,
I mean,
right. To give up his life of being a thief and to do that?
Yeah, exactly. Well, and he's already rich. Like, he's filthy rich. So, yeah. Anyways, I guess $1. I wouldn't. I could see. I would respect somebody that gave it a low dollar, but it's $1.
I can't find it. Can't find the GIF.
But the embassy really opened up. She just yelled, "Open up, America!"
No.
I thought it was so dumb. I was like, really? And she's really smart too, figuring out cold fusion.
All right, let's see what these fools scored. Here we go. First up, we've got Angie. She said $. So 2 points.
Avoid the pain train.
Avoided the pain
Right.
train. Next up,
You're
we've
keeping
got...
points because Harley doesn't have points, right?
Yeah, I'm keeping track of it. Yeah.
Thank you, Tony.
We got Reed. Next up, we got Reed. He bet a point. And what did he get? Harley $1. Nice. Fonso $1. Dope. And me $1. So no bonus point. And he only gets 1 point, right, Harley? Because he got 2 points.
He gambled 1 point.
He got 2 points and then he gambled 1, so he's down. He only gained 1.
So he lost 1. So.
Right.
Well, at least he didn't lose a lot.
But he gambled though. That's the
But he
part.
did gamble. This is awesome.
He fucking gambled, yo.
On the site, on the website. Yes.
Hell yeah. Maybe it was a test. He just wanted to see if it worked.
Hey, I'll take it.
I mean, it worked in the sense. It worked in the sense that
this-
you were able to gamble on the site, but it failed because you got it wrong.
Does he get what his points have scored differently if he gambled $1? No, because he's going to lose a single point whether you score it at the beginning of, because he's not doubling down. Right. Sorry, I was talking out loud.
Yeah, keep those thoughts inside. Here we go. Here is Rob's call. Let me download that. All right, here we go.
I am Saint Barnaby Jones, and I hope you just heard my monkey giving you guys the other submissions. Now, this Saint Barnaby Jones here, giving out my submission for The Saint, where I should have been led in this movie. But here we go. Fonso $1, MCP $1. Harley, you are good, my child, today. Today, you'll receive $1. Oh, and I am out. Bad boys for life.
Hi, I'm Phil with iBiasy.com.
Oh, what the fuck? Get out of here.
What happened there? Don't miss the post call.
Oh, that was amazing. Who the fuck is Barnaby Jones? Harley?
Nice job. Nice job.
Man.
All right. So he got 2 points, but that counts as an accent, so he gets 3 points, right? Or does that not count?
I don't know. I don't feel it.
Wow.
Accent.
You gave him an accent for the monkey, but not for the saint? Is that what you're saying?
Well, he was like, it was a foreign language. It wasn't even an accent.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, give it to him. Whatever.
All right, here's Barnaby Jones. Barnaby Jones.
Starring Lee.
Let's see if he sounds like him.
Barnaby Jones.
Yeah.
Starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather. With
Voice was what? Okay, so that was the intro, but you didn't hear his voice. Let's see. Is this Barnaby Jones?
I never planned my life that.
That's not Barnaby Jones.
Hello?
How long does it take? Barnaby, get on the screen. Come on. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, a lot of copyright music.
Right? Yeah, no, I marked it.
Tony believes that you can't tell criminals by their appearance. Excuse me.
Hey, that wasn't necessary.
Well, you know, I bought your book
There he
a
is.
long time before it became a bestseller, and I thought, now, now might be a good time to get it autographed.
Did that sound like the Barnaby Jones?
Sounded just like him.
Sounded just like him?
Impressive.
All right.
Believe it. I was listening to his call again.
What's that?
I was listening to his call again.
All right, there we go. That's all the calls because Arts didn't count.
Oh boy!
Right.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Whew. Okay, so
wait. So does he get paid trade for not getting them all right? Technically,
no, because he didn't not get them right because he didn't guess for the right movie. It's as if he didn't even call in, which means he didn't call in 2 weeks in a row, which means he loses a point.
Okay.
Right? So unless he calls in before the end of the episode, he's going to lose a point.
We ride together. We die together. Bad boys for life.
That's
right. Good night, folks.
Remove points together.
Oh, Art said either way, I stand by my stellar reviews. Okay, you'd lose a point then.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Oh, but wait. Now I have to look. I have to go look at the rules that I posted online.
Oh boy! See, it's just easier if he just gets 0 for the week because he fucked up. Moving on.
Yeah, I think he just gets 0 for the week because he still called in. And so okay.
I'm not taking point away. He called away.
He said if a player on the site. On the fine print at the bottom, it says if a player misses 2 episodes in a row, they will start losing 1 point per episode missed. Misses. If a player misses, in order to be considered a player, you have to play. He took a shot and he missed. He took a shot and he missed, so he just gets 0 points.
He took a shot and he missed.
He took a shot on the wrong court. It was like he came to play ball, but we're over here on North Court, and he went over on the South Court.
He's like, "What's up, fellas? Oh shit, y'all not? Where are y'all at? We're at this park, fool."
Awesome. Hey, whoa, it just popped up.
Making them all in before you got here.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody wants to be like Mike.
Hey, it worked. It worked.
They retired like Mike, too.
Are we spinning the wheel? What do we got?
No. Hang on. Art submitted his picks online. They just showed up on my screen. So for the monkey, he said $. So we got Fonso's $1.
$1, okay.
Right. Oh,
I'm glad you're keeping track of the score this week because I'm fucking confused.
And for the extra credit, he also said $, which means he gets 2 points.
He went lazy.
Yeah, he just went. It was easy. The biggest problem is that I did not keep track of.
I did not.
I did not keep track of who made the most points.
Oh. Yeah, who scored the most points?
Shit.
Is it Robert? Because he did the accent.
I think Robert?
Robert.
Well, Reed and Angie both got the skeet.
Oh, good point.
Right? So that's 4 points. So, and then Reed, I think Reed and Angie ended up scoring the same amount, but then Reed lost a point because he bet in the second round. So technically, Angie won again.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right, put her name on the wheel.
Hey, yep. Good job,
The
Angie.
last pick was good.
Drop you here. I said he submitted through the site and it counts. Of the most points won this week, Angie. Yeah, Angie's kicking y'all's asses, guys. Step it up.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, time to spin that wheel. Oh, I need him to clarify. I'll let you know if you win the spin. Share here, wheel time.
Oh, yeah.
Wheel time. Fonso, MCP Harley, Fonso, extra credit, homework, extra credit. That looks right. And the wild card is Angie. All right. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Spin that wheel. Boom, boom, boom. Uh-oh.
The fucking wheel loves Harley.
Harley homework.
Unbelievable.
I'm looking, too.
All right, I gotta shuffle this up. Shuffle. Spin the wheel.
It sounds. The song's funny.
Right.
Just up to hear it.
Oh no, not a. What the hell? A Harley doubleheader.
Oh my god.
Harley extra credit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh
god. I'm so glad you watched Brutalist by yourself. Jesus.
Thank God.
Right?
Fuck.
Yeah, he's gonna pick another fucking equally as long and boring movie now. Watch.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
I was going to say. So I'm gonna stick. I like themes. I'm gonna stick with Guy Pearce on the extra credit, and we're gonna review Memento.
For the extra credit?
Yeah.
Cool.
So then Art know that's the whole extra credit for next week, so he doesn't fuck up again.
Right. And
wait, did you say Memento or Memento? How do you spell that?
Oh my gosh.
Memento.
Tony's losing all the momentum.
Memento. It is Memento. MEMENTO. No, Harley just said
I probably pronounced it Memento.
He did. He totally did, and it fucked me up.
Right.
There is a Memento from 2013. So are you talking about that movie?
Yeah, Harley, are you talking about that movie?
African guitars, electronic beats.
That should be the homework.
Different music.
Because I'm sure none of us have watched it.
Memento and Memento.
Memento. All right, at episode 729. That is the next episode. Did you pick a homework yet? No. Okay.
Fuck, I'm drawing.
All right, Harley, extra credit. He picked Memento.
I'm drawing a blank on the actor's name.
Uh-oh. We're trying to guess it.
Describe
him.
I already found him. Malik. It's Rami. I was thinking Remy, and I was typing Remy Malik.
Oh boy,
it's
just
Remy
can't
Malik.
Pronounce English words.
I don't think.
That's not even an English word. You just can't pronounce words in general.
So he is. There's two spy dramas: Black Bag and The Amateur.
The Amateur.
And the Black Bag.
Oh, The Amateur. Yeah. This looked good. I want to watch that.
It's in the theater.
Oh, it is in the theater.
Oh, is it? Okay.
You go to the theater for this?
No, I can't go to the theater. I'm house sitting all week. Do Black Bag, because Black Bag is on whatever Arts streaming platform is.
Okay.
The hell is Black Bag?
Steven Soderbergh.
Oh, interesting.
Is doing Michael Fassbender, Kate Blanchett.
Fassbender in another spy movie?
When intelligence agent Catherine Woodhouse is suspected of betraying the nation, her husband, also a legendary agent.
Oh, it's that movie.
Faces the ultimate test of whether to be loyal to his marriage or his country.
Right.
I think I saw a trailer.
I saw a trailer. I was a little intrigued. But I just don't have faith because in the other... the
Pierce Brosnan's in it, too.
We just saw, I think it was a Netflix movie of Fassbender as not a spy, but like an assassin. And I don't remember it. It was forgettable. So I'm like, I don't know if I trust him in a spy role.
Well, it's a good thing I'm the one picking homework and not you.
And you said it, man. I was like, man, it's just a fucking poster looks boring. Fuck. Can I watch it on 2X? Takes a spy to hunt a spy.
It's an hour and a half. It's short.
Fine.
Memento's longer.
It's your pick. It's your pick.
Yeah, it's your pick. I'm just giving Art shit now.
If we were live on YouTube, this would be the chat would be going crazy. Like
Right,
that.
right.
Robert would be going off. Art would be like, promise. Yeah. So, we talk about weekends or what?
Yeah, I think so.
Sure.
Yeah. Mine was chill. I didn't do much. I went to Ernie Reyes Jr. was signing at the mall, and my buddy wanted to meet him. So we talked to him. We got cool stories. I asked him about Red Sonja, and he loved working with Arnold, with Red Sonja. And pretty much Arnold was supposed to be a cameo. I mean, he was supposed to, essentially, that's a Conan role, right? He was supposed to be, I mean, he's Conan, right, in the movie Red Sonja. But he has some different name. But I go, how was it like working with Arnold? He goes, oh, it was great. He's like, it was awesome. I'm like, dude, you're in this like sword and sandal movie, right? You're fighting that fucking metal dragon in the water. He's like, oh my god, that water was so warm, and it was like, he's like, I had the time of my life making that movie. I'm like, dude, that's so cool to hear. And I go, what was that film? Like, I was wondering if that was a set or something. He said that was filmed in Italy. So, and I told him how much of a brat he was in Red Sonja. He goes, yeah, I can play a pretty good brat. I'm like, okay. As I told him, don't take this a bad way, but you're pretty convincing as a brat. You're pretty brat in the movie. He took it as a badge of honor. I thought that was pretty cool.
They're remaking it.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to a long time ago. There was posters of Rose McGowan played Red Sonja. Robert Rodriguez supposed to write it. There was like posters and like a big billboard on the side of a truck at Comic-Con like years ago, but that never happened. But it would be cool to see a new one.
This is Matilda Lutz is playing Red Sonja.
Okay. Oh, I did ask him a funny story. So I go, hey man, you got to see Richard Nielsen in that outfit the whole time, didn't you? He goes, yeah. I goes, yeah. I was like, you became a man that said, huh? He goes, oh yeah. He must have said, oh yeah, like 5 times, man. It was funny. Yeah, but I looked at each other, we were laughing. He goes, oh yeah. And then you can see him daydream. He literally was like, he did one of those numbers where you look up in the sky and you saw the little cloud above his head. And then we got to see the scene in the clouds. Like that. That's what was happening live. I was like, my man. I was like, Ernie, come back.
Come back to me.
And he did say, there was another cool tidbit he told us. He said that he just did an interview for a new Ninja Turtles Blu-ray or 4K release.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. Because we asked him, I go, hey, you're not the guy inside the suit when Donatello laughs and we see the dude's face in it? He starts laughing. He goes, no, that wasn't me. I was like, oh, okay. I was always wondering who that was. He goes, yeah, there's a lot of us that play Donatello. I'm like, okay. But he's like, I did the fight in the choreo. I'm like, badass. And then my friend asked him what was the hardest scene to film in the second one. He said it was the fight scene with the foot soldiers in the warehouse or something.
The very beginning is they're like at the
like shopping center mall.
Yeah.
I
wonder if that's what they're talking about.
No, it was like in the warehouse. He's talking about something outside. I wish we could have recorded all of it, but we can't because we were just talking with him. We were vibing with it. It was really cool. But after that, there was this kid we met. He's like a local artist, and he was promoting his like new the cover of his new book, this book that he did. He's got these other little like things that he does. He was at some bar. I can't even pronounce the name, Hoponimus or something like that. I'm butchering the name. And it was a cool little like spot. You got they got barrels for like tables so you can eat on the outside. They had like cool games to play. And then they have the bar obviously, and then he had this cool little layout with all his books. So we got his book. He signed it for us, and he was happy to see me and my friend just to support him, and he appreciates. But he's seen a lot of people coming up to him and saying hi. So I could tell he was like overwhelmed with joy, like just all these people coming up and seeing him. So that was cool. And then after that, we hit up this comic book shop that me and Donaldo went to called Comic Kamikaze, and like the guys working there, they're awesome. Like everyone that works at comic book stores is just so cool to talk to. It's just so much fun. We talked to them for a little bit before we left, and I picked up some more books. And then after that, we're like, well, where do I buy Book Hog? You want to go to Book Hog? Like, sure. And I found The Best of Benny Hill for $5 on DVD. Me and my dad used to watch that as a fucking kid, man. I love that show. So I'm gonna give them that DVD. And then after that, we went to In-N-Out, and then came home. And today I just chilled, man. I didn't do much after that. I was watching the movie. That's right. I watched both the movies.
Cool.
I'll go because, like you, didn't do much. I've been house sitting. I'll be house sitting all week. And I can go places. I went for a walk yesterday. The weather's been real nice, so it's like excuses to go outside and enjoy the weather. Yeah. What did I do? Today I didn't even leave the fucking house other than to go for a walk. But yesterday I went down to the lake. Oh, I went for a ride. I hadn't gone for a ride on any of my motorcycles since we got back from our trip. So I've been trying to sell one of the bikes that I got when Pops passed.
Sorry. Anytime I hear the word ride, I think of Catch a Ride from Borderlands.
Oh.
Did you get that reference?
No, I did not get that reference.
I never played the game, so I don't know.
Ah, damn.
I just thought it was funny.
I have been playing. I got like a dozen hours in fucking Cyberpunk 2039, 2070,000.
Yeah,
whatever.
20.
Yeah, it's cool. You know, it's like one of those giant open world games where you're leveling up the character. It's a role playing game in that action first person role playing kind of thing. There's too much. There's too much fucking levels of. You got to upgrade this.
Is it overwhelming?
Upgrade this and upgrade this and upgrade this. The world is huge and it's interactive, and you enjoy just driving around and interacting with things. Like they did a really good job with that. I struggle with the voice acting in the stories, so I end up skipping through a lot of the dialogue.
Oh, interesting.
It's just boring. And it's not. The shooting aspect of it isn't as intuitive as something like a Borderlands. It's not really its focus. It's one of those things where you can approach missions you can do them quietly, or you can hack people, or you can shoot them from a distance, or you can get up front and hit them with hammers. Like it's wildly creative, or you can be wildly creative. So it definitely has that. It's just so fucking big. There's so you can romance characters, and it's crazy. So, but it looks good. It's nice to watch it. I played that game this weekend. That's what I did this weekend.
Nice, right on.
Yeah.
I played a couple hours with my brothers earlier today. Yesterday I went on the hike. I posted about it. The potato chip, decent hike. Then we came home and.
Is that the one that Donaldo did in sandals?
I don't think so.
Oh no, he said he did.
That's a different hike. He said he wore shoes for the potato chip hike.
That's right.
Tell me more about the potato chip hike.
Mount Woodson. Mount Woodson off of Scripps Poway area.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. There's just a rock that's. I mean, I posted it. I don't know if you scroll back.
He didn't.
Yeah, of course he didn't. Of course he didn't. So you don't know anything about potato chip? Here, I'll just post it. I'll post the picture here.
He doesn't.
Of course not.
It looks like a potato chip. Like you hang off the side of this like fucking mountain. It's weird looking.
Yeah, people like to take pics like this. So I'll send that to you.
Oh, is this like the Leaning Tower of Pisa where the guy's on the ground and it's like a giant cock?
Whoa, what the fuck?
What?
What the hell?
Haven't you ever seen that where the dudes are like the Washington Monument, they'll go to DC and they'll lay down where the forced perspective of any giant phallic looks like a penis?
Yes.
So did Tony do that but with like a potato chip?
No.
Oh,
I've seen that where they do with Walt. If you stand on the side of Walt and Mickey's nose looks like it's his boner. Never seen that?
That's a cool picture. Who's the girl?
Just someone from the gym.
Oh.
That just happens to be the picture I found.
Dude, fucking climb off onto that ledge? Fuck you.
Right?
I'm afraid it would break.
Where's
what the hell? People sit on that? Hell no.
Hell no.
Yeah, no, there's like multiple people up there. Look.
How bad is the drop?
It's only like 10 feet down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For you, Harley, you'll land no problem. You're fucking long enough legs. You'll be all right.
Right.
I'm surprised you never heard of this, Harley. You've never gone.
Nope. When I lived down there, I wasn't interested in hiking. Like, I didn't fucking hike. Yeah. You know what I mean? We were too busy playing PlayStation and working fucking day jobs. You know, it's like...
They reenact that construction worker one where they're all on the New York, like old school New York. Like,
right. That's cool.
I'm talking about sitting on the edge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When they're up in the high rise on the I-beams.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
No harness, nothing.
Yeah, that's wild.
So how long is that hike? Like how long?
The hike it took us 3 hours to do the 6 miles. So it took about 2.
3 out and 3 back.
No. 3 hours total.
No,
3
you said
hours.
3.
1 hour per every 2 miles.
Oh.
So it's a 6 mile loop. So you can go. We did. I mean, here I'll post what I'll send you the fucking
great podcast material.
Yeah, awesome podcast material.
Thanks, Harley.
Oh, that's curious.
But yeah. So we did that on Saturday. Then we just because Lainey left. Lainey's gone. She went to Vegas with her sister.
Oh,
and
shit.
so
That's right. You were talking about that last week.
Yeah. So
where you we were going to cut off her credit card because she was spending your money.
So she was spending money. Yeah.
She gets drunk and spends all your money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So she's over there. Apparently, she's starting to text me now, drunk.
Oh boy.
Her sister got her a signature drink called Herradura Blanco Tequila, Yuzu Calamazi Sour Mix, Ginger Syrup, Lemon Verbena leaves on the signature Szechuan button. The button creates a tingling sensation when consumed, altering the taste experience. And then she said, Sarah tried to poison me. The Verbena Chandelier Bar. Okay.
All right.
And it starts. So I'm going to have to put my phone on mute.
She's live.
Yeah, she's gonna live update me.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So Saturday we just spent the day preparing, washing stuff, getting things ready for her for what she was going to take, and then we kind of just vegged for a couple hours. I did some work at some point, so boring. And then today I sent her off, and then I did a Zone 2 workout. As soon as she was gone, I was like, I'm going to go work out. Because I never do. I never work out on Sundays. So she was gone. I'm like, oh, fuck it. I could go do that. Listen to my audiobook. I'm listening to an audiobook called Careless People. It's about a lady who worked at Facebook as like the global PR type person. Like she interacts with all the different countries of the world. And she's got stories. Holy shit, that place is disgustingly careless. They don't care about people. They just like it's all work and it's all about Facebook making money, and they don't actually give a shit about people, especially Mark Zuckerberg.
I saw a podcast or something with her in it.
Yeah, I was like, and that girl has gone through some shit. And then like her life alone, she's gone through the shit. Like she got bit by a shark. At 11 years old.
Damn.
Yeah, that's like the first chapter of the book is like, holy crap. That's her life starts out that way. And then she goes to Facebook and deals with more shit. But I think that's probably what, like she's resilient. She can handle it type thing. But anyway, so I did that. And then I played some Helldivers with my brothers. That's pretty much the only game I play. I keep trying to play other games, and I just keep going back to that. I've got 300 hours into it now. I'm like,
wow.
Yeah, and they keep releasing things, and it changes a little bit. It's like the gameplay changes, and so it's like, yeah, it's just keeping me in. And it's one of those where like, because I play with my brothers, I want to stay being good at it so I can keep playing with them. And so if I play any other game, I feel like I'm losing my skill, and so I don't want to play any other game. But yeah, so then I watched the movies, and then here we are.
Yeah, I picked up Spider-Man again today. I hadn't played in a while. I was a little rusty. And I left it like at a boss battle with Kraven. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I hate boss battles, dude.
And then you can't hit any of the buttons.
Yeah, dude, their health is so strong, and then you have to fight them a certain way. You have to block.
There's like, timing, and you have to read their moves. Like you have
it's so annoying. I don't have the patience anymore.
Right.
He has like these 2 robot lines that come out, and like there's like the shock thing through the screen, and then like you can't use all your cool gadgets. So you're forced to like, fight a certain, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck, man. It was fun. I took kicked his ass, so fuck you, Kraven.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's still fun though. And R.I.P. Tony Todd, man, he's the voice of Venom, and he's fucking great in it. It's fucking cool. So that's it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's it, man. So Art, hopefully you don't fuck up again. Pay attention to the site. Messenger Art or Tony posted arrows, so you shouldn't mess up. Black Bag Memento are the movies we're reviewing next week.
Yes.
Right. So not The Saint, Not, what was the other one? The monkey.
The monkey.
The monkey.
This new one. Yes.
Final points. 32. Angie's got 32. Rob's got 22. Art has 17. Reed has 16.
Very nice.
Boom. How about that?
Thank you.
And you can start gambling, y'all. Remember, start gambling. You can do it on the site. It worked.
Yeah, it worked. Everybody,
Reed
like
gambled.
most people.
He didn't win, but he gambled, and it worked. Right? And everything else is working on the site correctly now, right, Tony?
Everything, yeah. So I updated our ability to upload extras. And so thank you, Harley, for testing that out. Looks like it worked. I'm gonna work this week. I'm gonna use that same mechanism so that the listeners can upload what I'm gonna call the syllabus. And it's basically their suggestions for movies. If they get to spin, we'll pick a movie from the syllabus. So they can.
Nice.
It's like it's not like it's like a watch list for us.
Right.
Right.
Nice.
But because we have,
if they have one and they forget, say they win like 3 weeks down the road, like, oh man, I had one, but I forgot it now. Here they can upload them and have like their top 5 they want us to review, or whatever.
Rob just said, "Oh, I guess I don't have to listen if you just posted that, dickhead." Okay, Donaldo. That's hilarious.
Well, he's gonna want to hear his calls,
but
our reaction to his call.
Yeah, no, he'll listen. But yeah, so I want to make it so that people can submit a watch list for us, and keeping in a theme of homework, extra credit, I'm going to call it the syllabus. And so what I'm going to make it do also is that we can make a syllabus so we don't have to struggle every week to find a homework and extra credit. It'll just be there already. So we'll have a pool of stuff to pick from if we want to. We can assign something new every week. That's fine. Just to make life easier for everybody.
Who wants that?
Yeah, who wants that?
I'm all about it.
You're all about that, Harley?
All about that bass?
Okay.
No trouble.
There it is. Is it true people wait 9 hours at Coachella to get in?
Oh, jeez.
I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I saw like online. Someone said like the security, the check-ins at the car for the cars and everything. And so there's a thing on TikTok where it's like the rich side of TikTok or the rich side of Coachella and the poor side of Coachella. And like there's like $50,000 you can rent out this like plush little, to hang out in there. I'm sure it's like bathroom AC. You know what I mean?
We have gotten to the point now where anything that's you buy, any service or buy, there's tiers for rich people, poor people, and then really rich people, right? And the really rich people, it's like it's a wallet biopsy. It's basically like how much could a rich person that's worth millions and millions of dollars spend at the biggest music festival? Jesus Christ! Now all of a sudden I'm like Italian or some shit. I'm sorry.
It's like Mario.
If you're worth $100 million because you're whatever spending
waiting for Tony to drop Mario
$75,000 at Coachella, is that a big deal? No,
Mamma mia.
Right? Like, and so there's a service that you can go to Coachella and spend $100,000. Right?
Mario.
Or you can go and the tickets for general admission are $250,
right?
Kind of thing.
But Coachella's way more expensive, and it's like what two different weeks now. It's like 2 weekends now.
Yeah,
they split it.
Yeah. Well, they've been doing that for a long time. There's always
they did Saturday, Sunday, but not like
no. They've always done 2 different weekends. They've done it, for at least 10 years. Yes,
10 years.
Because I swear that's how long it's been since we took Chelsea and she went to one of the weekends and not the other.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Well, I went in 09, or yeah. But I remember it all. I always remember seeing the flyer. And it was just the one weekend.
Yeah, when I went the first year, it was just the one weekend. Just 2 days.
Somebody got kept in here. Yeah, fuck. What is time? What is existence? And what is it? Time's a flat circle. Well, that's going to conclude episode 720. Wait, where's it says 727 on the site and 729. Now I'm confused.
Refresh because I just uploaded the next episode, you refresh.
That's going to conclude episode 728 of the Bad Boys Podcast, where we just randomly rant about these movies. I've been your host, Fonso. We ride together.
Harley, we die together.
MCP, Bad Boys for Life.